Hey family, thank you for checking in. As you see, I'm doing another missing person reading. I was checking out Arctic Fox True Crime. Shout out to Arctic Fox True Crime. He's always constantly uploading new cases when it comes to people that goes missing, and he's definitely no respected person. That's one of the reasons that I rocks with him, and I like watching his content. And it's not just him; there are others. I also like Kit as well. Kit and Arctic Fox True Crime, and there are others. They're pretty much like smaller YouTube channels. And what I mean by smaller YouTube channels, I'm talking about anywhere from 10,000 or less. They are consistent and they are constantly posting updates when it comes to the missing. Okay. Anyway, so shout out to those two. And like I said, there are others. Arctic Fox had a post about this child that's going missing. His name is Oliver Garcia Mendez. He went missing April the 2nd of 2022 in Memphis. Let me see here. Memphis. I think Memphis, Texas, I believe. Or Tennessee, I believe. Okay, Memphis, Tennessee. But anyway, here's a picture of him. It's not much information about him, family, okay? Sadly, some people get more attention to their cases and others don't. Like their life does not matter, but all lives matter, okay? So anyway, this is the only picture that I have of this child. And I believe now he's 17 years old. So anyway, it stated that he went missing on April the 2nd of 2022, missing from Memphis, Tennessee on June. I'm sorry, his date of birth is June the 16th, 2006. Um, it has here age 16, but I think he's 17 now. Male, Hispanic, hair color black, um, eyes brown, and he's about 5'2" and he weighs 120 pounds. So anyway, I felt led by the spirit to do this reading, family. I'm not gonna make it that long, but I am led by the spirit as far as how long, as far as I'm doing a video on this on a particular subject that I'm doing a video on. So even though I may say it won't be that long, it could be 30 minutes or over. You just never know. But anyway, I felt the need to tackle this case. Now, whatever come out in this reading concerning the disappearance of Oliver Garcia Mendez, it is not facts. It is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only. Sending much love and prayers to his family members. I pray that your loved one will be found no matter what. This is a non-judging zone, so whatever come out of this reading is not my opinion. I'm just led by the spirit. And if a family member happens to come across this video, just know that a lot it will come out of this reading. Please know it will trigger you, because I've already done a little background reading on him already, so it may trigger many of you. But just know that's not my opinion. I'm just trying to be a help of service and do my part. Okay, just take that which resonate, and those things that bother you or may trigger you, just don't receive it. Okay. So anyway, I hope and praying this is an ongoing investigation, but it's like every day is always somebody new popping up missing. So I definitely, even though I don't care for children readings, I definitely like to add them also, because like I said, their life matters and they are the future. And I don't care if a child ran away, by choice. I still want to do my part as far as trying to find them. Okay, as long as no child is leaving a abusive home. Okay, and I haven't really zoomed into that energy yet. Let me just say that. But I never know what's going to come out of my reading. I am picking up on something, but I'm seeking not only clarity but confirmation what I'm picking up on. So let's go ahead and get started on this reading on Oliver Garcia Mendez, and he is still presently missing. I can't see his eyes that good, but one thing about the spirit family, God knew already that I was going to take on Oliver's case, shall I say, and do a reading on it. The Most High God knows things ahead of time. So The spirit would definitely be backing me up when it comes to me doing this reading on Oliver. Please know that. I don't know him, but God knows him. All right. And I appreciate it as you all come in. Give us a thumbs up. It's not for me. It is for Oliver, and it is to push his story out there so somebody will come across this video and they may have an idea where he could be. Okay. Just maybe the right message might come out that may give a person an aha moment, and they can, get the information to the authorities. So anyway, with that being said, I'm always doing my little private readings, okay? So I'm going to put all this back in this deck, reshuffle. But before I reshuffle, I'm going to use this deck, and then I'm going to come back here and reshuffle and see what comes back out. I have here so far, it says many, but it's the key words I look for. Many ran away from home due to abuse. Now, I'm not accusing his parents of anything. I don't know what the family structure is like at home, but they're all kind of abuse. Let me just say that. But this is what I have so far. Okay. You got verbal abuse, you got physical abuse, you got sexual abuse. I'm just not really sure yet what kind of abuse the spirit is talking about. But anyway, so according to the spirit, allegedly, he just left home. Woe when those in high positions in the government are a part of the problem, just as guilty. So, of course, I think about government officials when they could make a difference. They don't. Okay, they don't. Pretty much turn a blind eye like they do a lot of these cases. The injustice by their lack of... let me read that again. The injustice by their lack of action will get their karma. They shall reap. So this speaks about one's lack of action when it comes to looking for this young man, okay? Whomever the spirit is talking about. But for the most part, it's talking about the authority officials, okay? The injustice by their lack of action will get their karma. They shall reap. And one thing I have learned when it comes to a lot of these kids and teenagers, when they run away, it's like the authorities see it for what it is, and they look at it as not something that's priority, shall I say. Oh, they ran away, they'll be back. And a lot of times the children do end up coming back home, but that's not the case for all of them. Okay, that's not the case for all of them. I feel like there are children, and they need to be looked for, okay, because the streets is not their friend, and it will, swallow them up, if you know what I mean. So anyway, this speaks about the injustice due to the lack of attention that Oliver case is getting, shall I say. They may say that they're looking for him and this is an ongoing investigation, but anyway, according to the spirit, they will get their karma, they will reap. And I'm talking about the authority officials. Because one day it may be Oliver parents going through this, and the next it can be them. It has here background police officer, crooked cop. Now, I'm not saying a crooked cop is involved, but something is up with this. I mean, it could be a cop that's not taking this case that serious, if you know what I mean. I'm just hoping, praying that while he was out here in the street, that he did not run into a crooked cop. Okay. It has here authorities. All I care about is my title and position. I only show the public the image of me I want them to see. Now, I have not seen any pictures of the authorities official, the lead police officer that on this case, but this came out. Okay, this came out for a reason. I have here background police officer, crooked cop, and I also have the characteristic of some of these cops that are on this case. This is how they're looking at it, okay? All I care about is my title and position. I only show the public the image of me that I want them to see. And this is also allegedly. It could be that while Oliver was out here in the streets, he could have, you know, got involved in this right here to survive. It has here sex trafficking and prostitution. I am so praying that this is not the case, but you know, we just never know, family, okay? If he's not doing this on his own merits, as far as the conscious choice that he decided to make in order to survive out here in the streets, you know, he could be forced to do this because it says trafficking, period. I'm going to put this on the bottom and reshuffle. I'm going to reshuffle, okay? But before I do, I'm using this right here. This is my Awakened Butterfly Revealing Oracle deck. He's giving out the chakra color green, represents love and healing. You can say that this is something that he was craving, more love, okay? Allegedly due to any kind of abuse he may had been experiencing allegedly at home or from where or from whomever. Let me just say that he's needing healing. Background history. Background history, unlawful acts, disobedient and resistant to opposition. This could be Oliver background, allegedly. He could have had a background of being rebellious, maybe problematic. Next, has a mental conflict, cannot get over someone or something, having a mental breakdown or a mood disorder. So obviously he was a troubled child. Waiting on some news or reply from someone. Allegedly uses illegal drugs. Now, he went missing. He was, I believe, 16 years old, so he may be 17 now. And the fact that he's in the streets, you know, he's away from home, you know, that makes it worse. Avoiding their pain within, the need to heal, release, and let go. I told you. So he was experiencing some challenges in his personal life. Let me just say that. And whatever that meant to Oliver, Quentin's spirit, he needs to heal, release, and let go of whatever it is that's, you know, holding him prisoner mentally and emotionally. Alrighty, let's continue. Anything else you wants me to know concerning Oliver? Anything else you wants me to know concerning Oliver? Ooh. Anytime my cards flip over, I will take a look at them. Yeah. I remember this coming out when I did a private reading on him. Okay. Joker cannot be trusted. They wear a mask full of deception and lies. So this is someone that Oliver had crossed paths with. Either he crossed paths with somebody at home that the spirit is calling a Joker, or somebody out there in the streets that the spirit is calling a Joker. Okay, cannot be trusted. They wear a mask full of deception and lies. In love, romantic feelings, or sexually attracted to them, and they are very important to you. So I don't know if he was seeing somebody or fond of somebody that he could have been seeing also. Thinking things through. Give them time they need to reflect on the situation to make a decision. So while he's away from home, he's doing a lot of reflecting on his life. And right here, the spirit is saying, give him some time. Okay. I'm praying that he will return back home, you know. Thinking things through. Give them time. They need to reflect on the situation to make a decision. So all I know is he left home for a reason, okay? Something was definitely bothering him. And if it wasn't pertaining to home, it was definitely something going on in his personal life. This did come out in my personal reading. It doesn't make sense to me, but I'm sure it makes sense to somebody else, okay, who's watching, who may knows Oliver. You're happy, but someone close to you is not happy for you. They're jealous of you and resentful. Chakra colors Chakra color purple represents spirituality, the quality of being concerned with the human soul. So according to the spirit, Oliver could have been spiritual, okay? Not religious, but spiritual. And he's definitely, allegedly, according to the spirit, someone that's concerned about the human soul. So I do see that he had good qualities about him. This came out in my private reading. It came right back out. It's something to this. I don't want to be in this situation that I'm in anymore. I want out. So he want out what? He want out of that house? Or was he part of any kind of groups? You know, was he selling drugs? You know, what was going on with him to where he's saying he wants out, that he don't want to be in this situation anymore, okay? Let me see something. Anything else? Anything else people wants to know about Oliver Garcias? It keeps coming out, family. My butterflies know when messages keep popping up and repeating themselves. Hey, it's something to it. Who is this Joker? Who is Oliver calling a Joker? Joker cannot be trusted. They wear a mask full of deception and lies. I'm getting ready to use the Cosmic Oracle Tarot deck. And then I come back to this. Seeking clarity by Oliver Garcias Mendez. Seeking clarity by Oliver Garcias Mendez. I have here narcissist. Someone is too full of themselves, a narcissist. So was he in the? So was Oliver in an environment of somebody that was a narcissist at home, or is the spirit saying that Oliver is a narcissist? I'm not sure yet. It has here liar. Be careful of someone's sneaky. So the spirit's not talking about Oliver. According to the spirit, it's somebody that he knows is a liar and very sneaky. It has here manifest. It's something that Oliver really, really wants. Tell the universe exactly what you want. It's like he's trying to manifest something. It has here at the head love spells. You been bewitched. So maybe Oliver had his eyes on somebody, okay, that he could have been fond of. It says you been bewitched. So at the head, maybe Oliver, became very obsessed with somebody. Or a female could have bewitched him. I mean, if you know what I'm talking about, there are love spells that you can do on somebody, and you have them all, seeing nothing but you, if you don't know what I mean, okay? So anyway, it has here love spells. You've been bewitched. It has here Mercury retrograde. I think about when things are going wrong, things are not going as planned. Electronic issues, communication issues. Review everything. Over here in the secret place, I have sexuality. Someone is still figuring themselves out. Over here, I have pet. We can't replace this word pet with lover or partner. It says getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. If I replace it, I would say getting a new partner or giving a current partner more love. Now, if it's a family member, by Oliver being the male, I would say more like this. Getting a new child or giving a current child more love. Pretty much like replacing. It's just pretty much, what the spirit is trying to convey to us with this message, okay? But it's pretty much either giving your attention to someone, giving them more attention, or replacing them and giving somebody else that attention, okay? Let me go around one more time. Next, we have date night. This could have been Oliver having plans to meet up with somebody and go out, getting ready to be wined and dined. It has here moving on. Someone is unavailable. A waste of time is over. So it looked like he could have walked away from a situation or from a person. He felt like it was a waste of time. And behind that, liar. So maybe that's him looking at this person as a liar. It have here caution. And there goes that heart. I think about somebody's heart being broken. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. At the head, give it time. Everything, divine timing, let things flow. And as we see, it's something that he really, really wants, but things are not going as planned or working out the way he had hoped. According to the spirit, be patient, give it time. Give it time and let things grow. Next, we have communicate. I think about communication, stopping. I saw here this Mercury retrograde. It speaks about electronic issues as well as communication. Compromise, forgive, and work it out. Whether this due to a relationship or family matters, okay? This is what needed, okay? Compromise, forgive, and work it out. But it could be lack of communication because he's presently missing. Next, we have in the secret place cycles, fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. I'm picking up on something ending. It just depends on what this means to Oliver. And in the center, I have the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't know what Oliver's zodiac sign is. I forgot what June the 16th is. I forgot what zodiac sign that is. But anyway, if it's not Oliver's, it could be somebody else. And sometimes I look for keywords, okay? I think about the word grounding or the lack of grounding. This really stands out to me more than anything. Moving on. This someone is getting missing. They're walking away from something or someone. Something is unavailable, a waste of time. Either something or someone. Now, let me say this. Just because we've seen the word trafficking, it doesn't mean he's still out there in the streets doing that. That's allegedly anyway, okay? Maybe he could have crossed paths with an individual that's into that, okay? Like a joker that's, probably trying to persuade him to take part in things like that. But I'm not saying that he's out here selling himself, okay? Oliver Garcia, things we want to know about Oliver Garcia. This says cross path with the wrong individuals, up to no good. When the truth is being suppressed to the public. Now, I can understand if it's an ongoing investigation, but he went missing, what, in 2022? So it looked like the authorities know more than what they're saying, but they're holding on to a lot of information. Children exploited for commercial sex. I'm not going to share that. Anything else he wants me to know concerning Oliver Garcias? Ooh. Oh boy. Family, let's just keep this child in our prayers. Keep his family loved ones in our prayers. I don't know everything, but I do knows what I know. And When I see certain messages popping up, it just lets me know something something is going on behind the scenes that's wicked. Okay, very wicked. A lot of time people take advantage of these young people when they're out here in the streets, and a corrupt cop can take advantage of these young people also. Okay, not saying the cop is involved, but I'm just saying he is part of a he Hispanic, and a lot of times, you know, you have cops that racial profile. I'm just saying, okay, or there could be people that racial profile. Yeah, they would target people, racist, showing prejudice, genocide. And we did see something about a crooked cop, but not only that, this a message popped up saying something about he could have encountered someone. Okay, that's up to no good. Government officials need to replace. I'm sorry. Government officials needs to be replaced. They are corrupt. And now I think about it. Yeah, Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, I'm sure they are. I'm not gonna say all of them are racist, but they feel how a lot of people feel how they feel about other racial groups. They're not in their hard face, and their light is very dim. Please know that. The authorities, I don't care, not my child, not my problem, turns a blind eye. Basically, they're not really looking for him. They're not really looking for him. Police authorities, how can we stop those that are in higher positions with their money and power? So that's pretty much how they look at it, okay? They feel like this is a big problem and it's above their heads, okay? So they let you know about these government officials that are corrupt as well. They're allowing things to happen, and they're not taking accountability to do what's right. Because everything starts at the head. If the head is crooked, you better believe it's going to trickle down when it comes to the authorities. And if that sheriff or that head police officer is crooked, it's going to trickle down also. Amen. If you get what I'm talking about. All right, family. I'm going to use one more deck. I'm going to end this reading. I'm going to use the clue deck. I want to thank you all for your love supporting my channel, and definitely for supporting Oliver Garcia. Give me that thumbs. Look, the way I look at it, if our so-called corrupt government and police officers don't give a shit, okay, we could at least, give a damn about our children, our future. And it shows in our actions, okay? It's one thing to say, oh, I love you, but it shows in your actions. And God sees. God sees if we're in our heart space or not. It's not for me. It's about pushing his story out there and sharing it. Clarity, disappearance of Oliver Garcia. Seeking clarity on the disappearance of Oliver Garcia. Anything Spirit wants me to know concerning. I have harassment. Stop, leave me alone. So obviously he had encountered somebody. Harassment. Stop, leave me alone. Some clarity about the disappearance of Oliver Garcias. No friend of mine's cross path with a stranger / associate. Clue the word bound. These came out too fast. I have here stolen, keys, money, phone. And it may not be all of them. It might just be certain items that were that he could may have lost, or, like the message said, stolen. It could have been taken from him. Feeling hopeless and frustration, depression, loss of interest. Something about girlfriend. So maybe a relationship was bothering him. And that could have been also one of the reasons that he up and went incognito, if you know what I mean. Up and left. Not running away, facing their fears. So with this right here, this letting me know that he may not have ran away, but he could have encountered somebody. It says not running away, facing their fears. Maybe he up and met up with somebody. And this says clue the word staff worker, whatever that means. I'm going to split this. According to the spirit, Oliver was sabotage. I also think about self-sabotage. A person giving up so much for themselves that they're not focusing on themselves, or a person that gives so much of themselves from the perspective of not letting something or someone go that no longer serve them. Okay, I think about that also. But he could have been in sabotage or operating in self-sabotage due to his actions, his poor actions, and also negative thinking. And also, I think about the word set up. You know, somebody can set you up, or you can be sabotaged that way also. I have here not happy in their present situation, whether it's a job or relationship. And we did see the word girlfriend. Did just say Exxon gas station or 76. He could be on the cameras, but I don't know about the dates. You know, I'm not going to say that on April, 2022, he was on camera at this gas station. I don't know that. It just says fast food joint that serve burger, fries, drinks, and shakes. But I don't know which fast food joint. But we did see the word staff worker, didn't we? Right here. This is a clue, staff worker. And I don't know if Oliver had a job, but if he did he work anywhere to where did he work anywhere to where they serve burger, fries, and shake? Because it has here staff worker. I have here question relationship partner. Feels weak, trying to hold on. Time is running out. Feels hopeless. Clue the word removed. This is a clue, okay? Um, Trailer, campground, cottage, or tent. Something about play sports. I'm not sure what that means, unless it's somebody else's energy. Maybe Oliver plays sports. It has here water. I'm gonna shuffle one more time. Caught in the middle of others' beef and drama. Something about groups. Dealing with depression over a loss, feels alone. Now remember I was saying that Oliver had experienced some kind of abuse. Now the abuse may not have came from home. It could have came from, he could have been harassed by some individuals, okay? I don't know when the person he was seeing, whether they were seeing somebody else or somebody else could have been interested in this female. But anyway, or that person could be tied to groups, if you know what I mean. But anyway, dealing with depression over a loss, feels alone. We saw the word groups, but what kind of groups? That is the question. They're not listening, complain about situation. So if he was being harassed, let me just say that, or being bothered by someone, it looks like whomever that he was complaining this problem to, it was going to one ear, not the other. Somebody was turning a blind eye and was not listening to him. Okay. They're not listening, complain about a situation. Yep, yep, yep. We have here another convenience store, a Shell or a BP. And Oliver is a teenager. And we have here teenagers with an S on it in group. And remember that word, I want out of this situation. And I was like, he won't out. He won't out of what? Now I'm wondering, was he part of some kind of allegedly? Now I'm wondering, was Oliver a part of some kind of group Because if that's not the case, someone he could have encountered may be affiliated with a group, okay? And it looked like they could have been harassing him, but it has here teenagers group. Troublemaker, envy, and foolish. Now this popped out right here. It may not mean anything, but I'm just a messenger. Secrets, corruption, alliance, organizations. This just says in a tight space, can't move trapped. I was setting my attention, where is he? This just says gas station, a quick fuel, or a mobile. At the end of the day, it looked like he had crossed paths, or he either went inside or um, been at some kind of service station. And it just says question family members. Maybe the family members know more than what they're saying, okay? They may have an idea what this is all about. Or why he really left, because I don't know. I'm just a messenger. Drugs. So I don't know if Oliver was using drugs or selling drugs. All I know is the word groups came out. Checking their social media profile. Betrayal, disloyalty. Well, according to the spirit, we're complete with this deck. As you see, a lot came out, family. Um, all I know is, let's keep Oliver Garcias in our prayers and pray that he will show up safe, that he could just be maybe in hiding. But if that's not the case, it looked like something sinister could have happened to this young man, this teenager. Let me just say that. Let's just keep him in our prayers. I can only share what the Spirit's allowing me to share, and as we see, it's more to the story. Okay, it's more to the story, and there's some sinister things that's going on behind the scenes. But it does look like this young man was harassed. Okay, he was being harassed. Even though I didn't see the word bullying, I still like was being harassed. Let me see something. I want to use this other deck. I call this crime deck. Not saying a crime was committed, but I like to use it because a lot of time it has some, you know, um, information that the other cards won't have. Stolen phone. That's why we got communication, human trafficking, buying, selling, sex work. It has here buying, selling, sex work, women forced, pretty much just for sex. Now I don't know if this group that he was in was a part of anything like this, or it could just be drug related, or he could have got caught up in something like this. Okay. Off side of the road, allegedly. Off side of the road, ditch. Being followed by a stranger. Betrayal, the action of betraying person or group. Okay, okay. The actions of betraying a person or a group. So if Oliver was not experiencing as far as betrayal by somebody that he knows, maybe somebody felt like he betrayed them, a person or a group of individuals. Oh man, hold up. I'm gonna go around one more time, and that'll be it. And it looked like he could have been hiding out also, family. Because remember, we saw a tight space. That could be a person attic, or he could have been hidden on some, hold on. Let me finish. Ooh. All right, some of these cards flipped over. Give me a minute. I have here abandoned property. Deception. Go back and question the witness. Sleeping with the enemy, the joker. And that could be male or female. Nearby or behind abandoned property. And I also got outside of the road also. A past event, conflict with someone that led up to the present. Oh, so this is a clue big time. Oliver was in a conflict with somebody in the past that led up to the present. A past event, conflict with someone that led up to the present. So the authorities need to go back and interview that individual. Okay. That's why I'm getting questioned a family member. Okay. Do a family member know who this person is? That he was in a conflict with? Somebody that he felt was harassing him? Something happened that night or the day before. has a emotional bond, lover, kindred soul, family members, business associates, or partner. Impaired, weakened, lack of abilities, state, body, function. So according to the spirit, he was impaired also. Pretty much weak. I don't know if it's due to him, self-medicating, or somebody could have gave him something. All right, this is my reading on Oliver Garcias Mendez, sending him much love and light his way. I pray that he will be found and return back to his family members. There was a labor of love. His family member did not ask me to do this reading. I did this because I was led by the Spirit to do this. Okay, he's somebody's child, and he is the future, our children. So, as you see, I do care, and I'm sure many of you care as well. So, to his family members, I pray that your loved one will be found. And let's keep Oliver Garcias Mendez in our prayers, and let's pray that light will be shed on this darkness surrounding this young man. Or let me just say this child, because he's not a man yet, this child. Thank you for watching, family, and thank you for caring.